coaches. So we are going to start with talking about the practice plan for the U12 and U14 age groups. What we are going to start with is when you get to the field, first set up your cones so you're ready to start. The setup is going to be rows of cones that are 6 yards apart here, and then the rows are 10 yards apart, so that you have plenty of space in between the rows. That's going to be important later on. After you get yourselves set up, you go introduce yourself to the coach, remind them that you're really excited to be here, you're really excited to work with their team, and you want to offer as much support as possible to the coaches. You have a great practice plan, you're really excited, yada yada yada. Just be really excited for your training session. Then you're going to bring the team in, and then I want you to be like oddly happy and, hey guys, how's it going? I'm so excited to be here today and work with this team. Y'all look like you're ready to go, and I have some great soccer stuff to teach you guys, so we're just going to have a fantastic day, and just go on about how excited you are to be there, yada yada. Go through all of their names, try to learn as many as you can, and then have them warm up. So the options for warm up are either the coach warms them up, or you can warm them up with just setting the team up on the end line and having them jog up to the 18, jog back, high knees up, jog back, butt kicks up, jog back, side step up, jog back, side step the other way, jog back, and then have them stretch. When they stretch, go over their muscles. This is your quad, this is your hamstring, this is your calf, groin stretch, and at the end, kind of quiz them on their muscles. You will be so surprised how many of these kids don't actually do a real warm-up. They might just do like a lap around the field or no warm up at all. They definitely don't know their muscles, so this will be a good review for them. After you get them warmed up, then you're going to set them up. They each get in between 2 cones with their ball. So what you're going to do is, and I'm going to bring the video closer so you guys can see better, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to have them set up moving this way. So they're facing forward horizontally, and you're going to have them do outside, outside cut, outside, outside cut, outside, outside cut, outside, outside cut for 30 seconds, and then rest. 30 seconds again, see if they can beat their score, rest. And then you're going to move it to outside, outside, pull it in. You're going to do outside, outside, step over, fake pass, outside, outside. Go through all of those, 30 seconds each, with a little rest in between each one. Challenge them to beat their score. And then what you're going to do is take the same setup, maybe after a water break, and you're going to set 2 people facing each other for 1-against-1s. So the attacker scores by stopping the ball next to one of the cones before the defender can get there and touch the cone with their hand. If the attacker can stop the ball before the defender gets there, they get a point. And the idea is to try to fake the defender out going to the cones. And what we want to encourage the coaches is a game that allows the players to work on their moves with defensive pressure, having to make that decision of how to solve that pressure without them actually trying to take the ball from them. So you're going to set them to go get a water break, and then you're going to set up a line 25 yards out, and you're going to do one-on-ones to goal. So before you get to that, I want you to really break down how to do one-on-ones. One-on-one defending, one-on-one attacking. On attacking, we really want to encourage them to dribble right at the defender, do a move before they get to the tackle zone, and then go to goal. On defense, we want to encourage them to close the space, stand like a surfer, and then either do a front foot tackle or try to separate them from the ball. So do a little demo, try to explain that, and then break them up into their 2 teams. So we'll do the team on defense passes the ball out to the offensive team tries to dribble down and score, and then you just get as many as you can in, say, 3 minutes, and then we switch, and the offense becomes the defense becomes the offense, and then we see who ended up having the most goals in that time. So after we go through the one-on-ones, we're going to try to move on to a 2-against-1. So the defender will play a ball out, and now 2 attackers will come. And we want to encourage them to dribble at the defender, to draw the defender to the person with the ball in order to open up their teammate. Because if they don't try to dribble out the defender can kind of wedge in between them and defend them both at the same time, which is not a good situation. So the best way to open up one of them is to dribble out the defender, open up their teammate, lay it off at the last second, and let their teammate score or shoot. So we're going to give them 3 minutes again, switch them up. The other team gets 3 minutes to practice their 2-against-1s, and then give them a water break, bring it back out, and then we're going to do 2 against 2. So for 2 against 2s, we're going to take 2 coaches and just kind of set them up kind of like pressure cover-ish positions. And then we're going to teach the attacking, we're going to teach all the kids everyone's going to be attacking now in a 2v2 for one to kind of run up and wedge himself in between the 2 coaches, and the other one to dribble at the first coach, play it in, get it back on the other side of the coach for a give and go, and then go in and shoot. And we want to encourage the person who is helping with the give and go to, after they play that second pass, to follow up the shot in case it comes off the goalie or hits the post. And we'll put them in partners, and we'll see what pair can score, let's say 3 goals first or something fun like that to end with that drill. So we've got the 1-on-1s progressing into 2-on-1 attacking, progressing into 2v2 attacking with no actual defenders, just stationary defenders. And then at the end, you should be running out of time at that point. If you still have a little bit of time left over, you can do a fun game like shoot and then become the goalie, or whatever you'd like to at the end if you have a few minutes to spare. Make sure you leave enough time to go to your next field if you have a practice. If you want to run over a little bit, that's completely up to you. You're completely welcome to, obviously. And then at the very end, bring everybody together, do a really fun closing statement. I was really excited to be here with you guys tonight. This was awesome. I can't wait to see how you guys do with all the new stuff you learned. I wanted to really encourage you to go home and practice it. And thanks for having me out to practice. I had a great time with you guys. And then talk with the coach for a minute, and then either move on to your next practice or you're free to go.